Good evening. Welcome to Ask Us Anything this Sunday, November 16th, 2025. Won't be saying 2025 that much longer.
I know. Next week is Thanksgiving week in the U.S. For those of you in Canada, happy Thanksgiving to you. You had your Thanksgiving in October. So we're going to go probably do the same thing you did. Eat a lot of turkey next week. But it's great to see you all here. We hope. No, who's not eating turkey? Thanksgiving, they don't eat turkey. And
Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks.
Huh?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You got two. You're getting
It's
ahead
not
of
this
yourself.
week. It's next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week. As I said, this is the week before Thanksgiving week.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know what I said.
We all know.
yeah. Because this has been an incredibly busy week. People have been asking us for a couple of years. We've never really gotten on the Black Friday wheel. It's become like a sub holiday of Thanksgiving, Christmas, But people say, well, help us find stuff for camping and RVing. And so I wasn't sure what we'd find out, but we have found so many things. So we are going to start. If you get our daily email, you've seen we've been talking about it. Everybody talks about Black Friday specials, and we don't want to send you anything you don't want. So we set up a special address right there on your screen. If you want to see the Black Friday RV and camping deals that we have found, we're going to start sending pretty much one a day, except for the last day when we do stocking stuffers. But we'll say one a day for 16 days from starting Tuesday until just before, I think it's just after Cyber Monday or whenever that is. Add 16 days from Tuesday. I'm not going to try and do the math. It's much too complicated for me. I suppose I could ask Google, but yeah. But if you want to get on that list, we start sending them out on Tuesday, and we have found some really good deals. And the earlier that you get them and you have a better chance to get them, because a lot of those deals, as you know, on Black Friday sell out. So anyway, if you want to be on the list, go there, sign up, and you'll get. If you're on our daily list already, you'll get an additional email every day, just for 16 days. So, but if you're not on any of our lists, go there, and we urge you to sign up. So that's one of the things we've been really busy with. The other thing, and I'm starting to get really excited about it, we have been working for about a month now on a lot of different things with the RV community. We're entering our second year of the community, and it has been phenomenal. It's probably been the most impactful thing in our lives. The friendships that we've made, we didn't know whether it would be us that would be making all these friendships, have been just amazing. And the fun we have had, the conversations, we are on all the time. You can reach me just about any time, and you can instant chat. You can see if I'm online. You just send me a chat, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. But we do live feeds twice a week. One right after this, we do our Afterglow right after Ask Us Anything. And we have some really great things coming. We're about ready to roll out deals and discounts. We've worked with a bunch of people to give discounts to our followers, and you can get them through the community. We got travel tips, and we've got, it's more than I can talk about, but check that out. And a really big announcement coming towards the end of the year that we are really excited about, that we've been investing a lot of energy and time in. So we'd love you to start the new year with us, or start right now. You can go over there, 3 different levels to join. You can get in for about the cost of a cup of coffee a month. So yeah, and yeah, there is a paywall there, but we keep all the advertisers out. There is no advertising on the community at all. There's no nastiness, and it's all on our own servers that we have, and that costs. So we have to have a fee for it, but we invite you to come and be a member. It's very inexpensive, and if you are looking to have fun and meet people and have adventures and not have any of the craziness that Facebook has, we could tell you stories about Facebook. Join that. And for those of you who are already members, just to remind you that at 7:45 tonight, Eastern time, when we end this Ask Us Anything, we go over to the community and we continue the conversation, and sometimes let our hair down a little more. and have fun out in the community. So go join right now. While you just open up another tab, you can go over and join, read about it, join, keep this one going, and you can ask questions and all that stuff. So there. One more thing, and then we'll get to the questions, and that is a giveaway. This is the second week of our sweepstakes, and we invite you guys to jump onto that. We've got a great grand prize, which is a lifetime membership in RV Overnights. RV Overnights is a terrific service that we use to find places to stay, wineries. It's kind of like a Harvest Host. They have some different spots. Some of them you can stay longer. They've got places, some of them that have power and hookups. And the grand prize, if you enter, is a lifetime membership. And then we're going to give away 10 winners who will get a 1-year membership. So we've been using RV Overnights this year, and we've had a ball. We really have. It's been, it's so nice not to be charged $70 to camp overnight when you're just passing through an area. And we invite you to go try RV Overnights. But join, you got a chance to win a lifetime membership. And if you don't win that, you got a chance to win one of 10 second place winners, which would be a 1-year membership. And there's also a membership deal you can get. And if you join through our link, which you'll see at that address, you can get 40% off. Normal membership is $49. We can save you 40% off that if you go through and join. RV Overnights, check them out. I think you will like those guys. Okay, you ready to do the questions and comments?
Sure.
Josh, Super Duty 1270.
Jen and Mike, how long can the Ford last on a fuel tank? Like 750 on a tank in the Ford fuel efficiency?
Actually, when I fill it up and I'm not towing, it tells me I've got a range of 750. I've had some as high as 900, depending on how empty I was. But when I'm towing, it's typically about 550 miles when I'm towing. I averaged, we just did a 5,000 mile trip towing our Brinkley fifth wheel, and I averaged about 12.4 miles per gallon during 2 months, 5,000 mile trip. That's pretty good. 12.4 miles per gallon. So I have a 43 gallon tank on our Ford F350 and really like it. It's been great. Would I have gotten a 450 if I knew I was going to be in a Brinkley? No, the 350 does just a fabulous job. Would I like a 450? Yeah, it's no difference in size. Would I like a dually? Probably not. Although they tell me that once you drive a dually, it's so nice. I don't know how a dually 450, whether it gets, it would surprise me if it got the same good mileage I get in the 350. But I'm very happy with my truck. Love my truck. In fact, I call it the Beast. You'll see it. If you see us, it's DABST is my license plate. Our friend Sharon Childress.
Hello from Northwest New Jersey. 38 degrees, but clear and windy. RV is winterized. We hope to find a newer one by next summer. Well, I hope you find just the right one, Sharon.
Yeah, me too. And tell Bill, you really should come down to the Tampa RV Super Show in January. That's where you'll see a great selection of new ones with the best deals. If you do, we're going to have a couple meetups there, maybe as many as 3. So good luck in finding a new one. It's 38 degrees in Northwest New Jersey. It is 31.8 degrees here in Southwest Michigan. It's going to go down in the 20s tonight.
Ooh.
Steve Egbert.
Hi from rainy California.
They're having that atmospheric river that is just a deluge. I remember once I was in San Diego, a story, and I was interviewing somebody in the San Diego Police Department. And I did the interview, and it had rained. I came down from LA, drove down, and came down the Coast Highway, and I got to San Diego, got into the interview, and I was doing the interview. And when I came out of the police station, my rental car was underwater. I mean, it was filled up to the door, the side of the door. And so I called the rental agent. They actually came and brought me a replacement, but it really can rain there a lot. So stay dry, Steve. That's good. Josh, Super Duty again.
Oh, what's your favorite part of Canada?
Well, I know what mine is. I bet yours is too.
Oh, well, I haven't been everywhere in Canada. There's a lot
I've
of
been the
beautiful places in Canada. Naturally, the maritime trip we did last year just amazed me at how much I enjoyed it.
We loved Jasper. We loved
Banff.
Banff, but it was so crowded.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
incredibly crowded. But we loved the Maritimes more. We like Montreal. We like Ontario. We like a lot about Canada. It's just a gorgeous country for camping. But our favorite is the Maritimes. New Jersey, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island. Man, I wish we had spent the whole summer there. We just so enjoyed it. Plus, the best scallops and lobster you'll eat anywhere.
We don't get way to the west of Canada.
Yeah, we have.
We
keep talking about our Alaska trip someday, but we never get to. We've been to British Columbia. We just don't get there much anymore. Road trip buddy, you wouldn't believe.
Happy Sunday. What's cooking for dinner? We had a really easy dinner. We had cream tuna on toast. So that's about as easy as it can get.
Yeah. Carol Jacobson, 4737.
Okay. Hello from Norfolk, Virginia.
Hi, Carol. Janice Smith is with us tonight.
From the Nashville area, back from the Smokies, and enjoyed the town of Cosby also.
I don't know if we've ever been to Cosby. I think is that Tennessee or is that North Carolina? Not sure. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You can't go wrong with the Smokies.
Matt Blau.
I'll let you read this because this has to do with.
This has to do with ham radio. And again, it's for any of you who are ham radio operators, we have an RV Lifestyle Wires X room. It is a YSF room, and you can join it. It is YSF room 09579. Just search for RV Lifestyle if you're a ham operator. We do a net every Monday night, or Matthew does a net every Monday night. And
they had a question they were going to cover.
Yeah.
About do you use your house for a guest at Thanksgiving? The question: do you use your RV? To house family that comes to your house for the holidays?
It's a good idea. You just get some heat in it, and yeah. Anyway,
so ham
radio operators, go check that out. Susie Tinknell Smith.
Hello from Southeast Michigan.
Hi, Susie. Stephen Merzchek.
When are you too old to RV? It could be age 15. It depends on how much you enjoy it.
Yeah. When you're too old to RV, you're too old to RV. I mean,
we have 3 kids.
Well, yeah.
2 kids loved RV, and the one hated it every time we made him go out.
Yeah.
And he does not RV.
Yeah.
So when are you too old? When you don't enjoy it anymore? When you can't do it? As long as you can, as long as you're mentally, physically able to RV, you do it.
That's right. And I think the oldest person I've ever interviewed as an RVer was a 101-year-old guy who was still RVing. And I think he said at 98, he became the passenger, and it would be his son-in-law or his daughter or son-in-law that would drive, but he was still going. And then I have another friend who I believe is 95, who still does usually a cross-country trip every year, does all of his own maintenance, oil changes at 95. Also mows his lawn at his house in Ohio. That's Lauren, our friend Lauren. We've had a couple of interviews with him. So there's no age. It's, there's people that shouldn't have driver's licenses, but like you said, when you don't enjoy it and you're not physically able to partake in it.
But interesting idea that you can still RV if somebody else drives.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So Carol Fife, 9180.
Hello, everyone from chilly, windy, Northeast Ohio.
I go back to that other question. I get questions often from people who say, hey, my wife and I are in our mid-70s and we really want to RV and we probably are too old. And sometimes they'll call or they'll email, and so I always have a series of questions I ask. I say, how active are you? Can you go for a walk? Are you healthy? Oh yeah. Well, then why do you think you're too old? Because our kids think we're too old. Well, do they just want you to be around to babysit, or you know, are you having problems driving? And no, well then, you know, go for it. So
You have to use common sense.
yeah, and it doesn't hurt to get buy-in from your kids. You know, they'll probably be a little reluctant. You know, so we don't want you to get lost, and well, you know, that's the if they're worried about you getting lost, then
You might get
probably are
lost
too
in
old
any
already.
big city or
Yeah.
anywhere,
Yeah.
you know.
So anyway, age is all up here, and it's all up here walking too sometimes. Are you fan 2199?
I just completed a suspension upgrade and exterior detailing. Our sprinter rig is all ready for adventure in 2026. Man, it's still 2025.
I bet you are so glad that you did that now instead of at the start of the season where, you know, there could be delays. So you are ready to go. Plus, you're going to have something that you can be excited about getting out there earlier for. So congratulations for getting that done. That's great.
It's great.
Sundance Blue, Thomas Welsh.
Hello, all from windy, cold, and snowy northern Michigan.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
It is that time of year.
Helen Newsom.
Hello, Mike and Jen. Just wondering, did you keep the other fifth wheel? And will you be doing a tour of your Brinkley? You can bet we're going to be doing a tour of the Brinkley.
We traded our Montana in to buy the Brinkley. We actually traded that in and we sold the C unit we had. I don't know. You know, are we going to do a tour of the Brinkley?
Eventually, we will get out there and do that. Somebody got a wonderful Montana high country.
Yeah,
that
was
probably should have sold it ourselves because it was perfect.
I don't think it lasted more than a couple of days.
No, it was a good deal.
You know, I'm kind of torn about the Brinkley, about doing a tour of it because there are so many. Everybody's seen a million Brinkley videos.
All you got to do is go online and look, and you'll see ours.
I mean, we're happy to do one. I'm just trying to think of what we can do that, you know. Okay, here's the sofa. It's a sofa. Here's the lounge chairs, and here's the dinette.
Here's the table slides. Back and forth.
The dinette they call it. Yeah, but we're happy to do one, and we could show a couple of the upgrades that we did and why we did them, and we could talk about our experience because I don't think we have ever given a new RV a shakedown cruise like we did this one.
Poor thing.
And it just held up wonderfully. I mean, better than I could have dreamed, really, because we just literally took it out of the lot, brought it home, loaded it up, and left for 5,000 miles and 2.5 months on the road. So
would I do that again? Well, not by choice.
Yeah, we would probably take a couple of shorter trips and slowly load it up.
I meant packing.
Oh,
I didn't pack enough summer clothes. I was thinking cold's going to be snowy when we come back. I didn't have my packing hat
and
on.
we probably needed several more days to pack and organize because we just did it. I mean, it was crazy. But anyway, let me know in the comments. Do you want us to do a review on it? Because I don't want to do a review that nobody watches or that, you know, I've already seen that. Well, there are so many different reviews.
All you got to do is go online.
Yeah,
you can see
but
it.
if you want to tell us what you want us to cover in it, and we will do it. We'll do it this week. How's that? Chris Mondo Biondo.
Good evening from Wichita, Kansas. We've been having lovely weather here. Amy and I send hello and love to all, and we send it back to you and Amy as well, Chris.
Yep. Barbara Longeway.
Hi from Pinehurst, North Carolina. Today was beautiful with 75 degrees. Oh, that sounds absolutely perfect, Barbara.
Barbara, we are already sick of winter. We've only had it a week. So good for you. Ralph Price.
Maybe you could show how you live in your Brinkley. We can't show how we hook up with that new hitch because you're driving and I'm...
Oh, we show them that all the time.
Yeah, I guess we did.
We've got that down. By the way, that hitch, I guess we could talk about that because I really think that hitch is...
I mean,
really
you could
cool.
show them the hitch and then allegedly you can take that out so that your truck bed could be purposely flat.
It's usable right now, but you could take it out. But,
I mean, to me, that's the amazing part with that hitch.
Oh, the amazing part of the hitch is how much better it pulls.
Well, the back isn't all taken up with a great big hitch.
Yeah, you get the bed of your truck back. You really do. Yeah.
Because we needed a lot for hauling things.
Yeah. We have never hauled anything in it yet because we had this big, massive honking fifth wheel thing there, that old big thing. But now it's just little stuff. So yeah, we'll show you. I guess we can try and do one. It's cold in there right now.
It's really chilly in there. I tell you, having that washer and dryer, and it's just right. The little cozy fireplace that we can turn
Right.
on. Nice kitchen.
Yep, we
It's comfy.
can hope.
I so hope you could. I so enjoyed you guys. I'm hitting 67 on December 9th, and boyfriend will be 66 in January. Good to see a mature couple running around and loving the RV lifestyle. How's the Brinkley? What model, please?
It is the Z 3100. It's 35 feet long. And one thing we just did is we replaced the king size bed that we bought it right off the floor of the dealership, right off the lot. And it had a king, and we really wanted a queen, but we didn't have time to put a queen in before we took possession. So, but we got the queen in now, and
We wanted nightstands.
Well, yeah, I guess
And we
that's
didn't
something else
want-
we can show.
We didn't want wall-to-wall mattress with like 6 inches on each side for making the bed and everything.
Yeah, it's hard.
So
it's hard
I'm much happier with the queen, with the 2 nightstands and more room to walk around, more space. The room looks larger.
Hope says she likes seeing a mature couple running around.
Acting like fools.
I don't act so mature all the time, but occasionally. Daniel something or other.
We will be taking the maritime trip next August. Will we be okay in our LTV Wonder rear twin
Oh
bed?
yeah,
You will be.
yeah.
You're
were
going
a
to
lot of
appreciate it.
on our tour. There were 4 or 5. We have a lot of our followers who are in leisure vans. We used to have leisure vans
Because
all of
we
them.
had 3 different leisures.
We've had 3 different leisures. We think they're probably the best class B plus C motorhome out there.
You're going to love the leisure because it's small. It's agile. You can go here, you can go there, you can park. The freedom that you have.
Yep. So
It's-
there were a
it's
whole bunch
great.
of, and there were a bunch of leisure vans on our 34-day Mississippi River
Yes.
Great River trip.
Mhm.
So yeah, you'll do just fine with that, Dan.
One person said they sold their fifth wheel to get what we had and a C, and now we're back in a fifth
Well,
wheel.
don't get what we have. That's just
We're flexible.
sad day for Ken Cooper. Ken, I'd take my hat off, but I'm not wearing mine. tonight.
Sad day today. Put the fifth wheel into storage here in Iowa.
That really is a sad
It
thing. isn't
really
it?
does make you sad. What
Yeah.
really makes me sad is we got ours all winterized, and then in January we're gonna take it south, and then we're gonna bring it probably back north, or else we'll leave it in storage someplace in Florida.
Well, we got our friend there that we keep it in his farm
Mhm.
out there. So
Then we'll probably have to get a hotel room with Bo.
on the way home,
Yeah.
we'll stay with our relatives and stuff. We could do that. Anyway, our condolences, Ken, but spring is coming.
Yeah, we can stay with our son in Nashville, but I feel guilty doing that because they have 3 dogs already. And then we bring Bo into the mix, and there's 4 huge dogs running through their house.
Josh has another LTV has another Ford F350. Do I fill up the DEF at every fill up? It seems
No,
like it,
It
Josh,
seems like it.
but it's about every 500 miles.
I was going to say every other.
Mm,
You top it off.
No, it's 500 to 1,000 miles when I'm towing. It's more like it's closer to 1,000 probably between 500 and 1,000. Depends on the winds and how hard it's working, but yeah, they do go through DEF, and I use Loves on the road with it all the time. I love it. I fill up with the big boys, the truckers, and they're all very nice. You just sometimes have to wait a little bit your turn, but I like it because all the Loves truck fuel stations have DEF right at the pump. Plus, they have the Open Roads discount on diesel, and you just put your Open Roads card in, and you get those nice diesel discounts. So
The secret is do not put the DEF in where the gas goes.
now, why would she say that? Who would ever
I'm just
do
trying to
anything?
warn people.
Who would ever do anything like that?
Like if it's pouring rain or wind, a tornado going through or something, don't get distracted.
Yes, it was me. I did that.
Well, you didn't have to say that. I was just giving
Well,
them a
but
heads up.
the regulars know, and now the new folks might as well know. We tell you it all.
It's easy to do.
Karen Winkowski.
Okay, you can go see the world's largest ball of twine
If that's what you
in
want
a
to
little
do,
RV.
you can. But
You shared that
We
story.
shared that story on one of our
Mhm.
podcast interviews.
Hmm.
Yeah. Matt Blow.
Did you put a Brooklyn RV mattress queen size in replace the king?
Yeah, we love Brooklyn mattresses. We've had them in all of our RVs, all of them. But we haven't done that. It's probably next time around. They're really easy to put in. You just unfold them and seal them up. But we've had them in our vans and
We've had them in all the other
and
ones.
all the
but
fifth
we
wheels
just
we've had.
we just got this one.
Yeah. Barbara Wanjaway.
When too old, question mark. We're 80 and 83, and our Class B is easier to drive than our SUV.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Ralph Price.
And how about Mort Krim?
Well, Mort's working on 91. So yeah, he's just finished a cross country trip. He's having a ball in his RVs.
Mm-hmm. With his pet cat.
With his pet cat. Yeah. Hope.
I never said acting.
Oh, good. I was worried that you thought I was a little
What
more.
fun is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love your video tour of the Brinkley, especially hooking up to the hitch. The tape is the
tape is brilliant.
okay.
It's brilliant.
You're brilliant.
I'm so good claim it, but actually, now I have it lined up because you know where it's supposed to line up.
We had to do something for some help.
Yeah. It's good. You know, you want to.
There was no way I was going to stand between that truck and the RV. No way.
You have to get, the opening, the mount on the kingpin from the fifth wheel onto the ball that comes up, for the little gooseneck ball. So you have to have it right over it, and you don't want it over here. You don't want it over here. It's got to be there. So I have the tape, and I can line it up by looking in the rear view mirror through my rear window, and it works out great.
And it was like 20 times the first time, and now you can hook it up like one,
first time, yeah,
maybe two.
Yeah.
Now you got the hang of it. You know how to do this.
Lynn, RV Dreaming.
Question: is there a better slide than the lip slide? Hate to replace with the same.
I don't know.
Travel trailer, only a 2020.
I've had no problems with Lippert slides. It's kind of like religion. People have all these slide favorites, and don't buy this, don't buy that. I've had no problems with the Lippert slides we've had on our different fifth wheels. I don't know if we have a Lippert slide. I would think we do on the Brinkley. I haven't even bothered to find out.
I like the Lippert recliner chairs.
Yes, I like their
They're my favorite
chairs. Between Lippert and Moride, they're two of the Moride has all these great consumer extras that you can put on, like that safety rail and everything, which Brinkley puts on standard on all theirs now. And you remember when you did the review on that?
I said every RV should have that.
Yeah, but I've had no problems with the Lippert slide, so I wouldn't worry about it. Unless you've had, if you got problems, you might have just had a bad one. Things have changed in 5 years. I don't know. I wish I could give you more specific info. Don Vineyard.
Hi, we really appreciate and enjoy your live streams from Westland, Michigan.
Well, thank you, Don. You should go join our rvcommunity.com. We do two more. We'll do another one right for all you community members at 7:45 tonight. And then we do a virtual campfire every Thursday night as well. And we're probably going to add a couple other live things that we'll be doing various times during the month in 2026. Like I say, we got big plans for the second year. And I invite everybody to join that. Come join us. And also remind you to join our sweepstakes, rvlifestyle.com/sweepstakes. We're giving away grand prize, lifetime membership in RV overnights, and the second prize, 10 second prizes, which are 1 year memberships. And you will find those really fun. They're really great to use. All right, let's see if we got some other questions or comments here. Linda Barcume. Hi, Linda.
It just went from a 26-foot travel trailer to a 20-foot Class C. Lots of downsizing, but now more mobile and able to boondock easier. Heading to Florida in January and out west next fall.
Yes, good for you. There's no doubt about it. The Class C is pretty maneuverable. the thing that if you're not towing a vehicle with it, that you'll miss with a small motorhome is every time you want to go someplace, you have to break camp. And it's
Not that big a
arguably, it's
deal.
not that big of a deal. You just unplug the electric, if that's what you did, and whatever else, and take off.
The big deal is keeping people from taking your spot
Right,
when you
that-
leave.
That happens.
Yeah.
That happens. And we had, the last time that happened to us, we were in a Class C, and we were in either
We're in the South.
Mississippi somewhere. Mississippi, I think. And we'd gone out to
Baseball.
dinner, to a baseball game. Their grandson was playing, and it was down on the Gulf Coast, someplace near Gulfport. We went to his game. We came back about 10 o'clock. And I'm not, we're talking and we pull into the campground and go into there's a great big RV in there. And I said, like 10 o'clock, and what am I going to do? And the lights are all out on it. So the guy took my side. So I went and I knocked on the door. And
he was very nice.
He was very nice. And he said, he came and there was nobody to guard him in, and he had rented a spot. Or no, he hadn't rented a spot.
He did have a spot, but he couldn't find it.
Oh, yeah, they gave him a number.
And because we had driven around a little bit, seeing if we could find an empty spot, maybe his spot, which really wasn't a very good idea. But
well, I said I would go look and find his spot, and I couldn't find it because they're hard to find. And, you're driving through at night, you're waking everybody up.
And you got a big rig?
And I couldn't find it, but I wasn't going to go, So I said, hey, you got to move. And he moved, and I don't know what he did, but he was very nice. But that happens when you have to break camp. And it happens a lot when people are boondocking, and you're kind of like all by yourselves out there boondocking. But there's a
all
benefit
part of
to
the
everything.
fun.
It's all part of the fun. Yeah, yeah. All right, I think we are done. Okay, we got all the questions, all the comments. Okay, somebody says Brinkley's different in slide, and somebody else says Brinkley uses a Lippert slide. Okay. Here's somebody else. Helen Newsom says, you're only as old. It's kind of an insulting question, isn't it, Helen? When people say, how old can you RV?
I think
how old can you do anything?
I think that's a logical question.
Well,
a lot of people are a little bit fearful, and they just don't quite know. And they probably have like their kids saying, don't do that.
Yeah.
And they, if they wanted, if they can afford to do it and they want to do it.
Yep. Only as old as you think you are. And she's 77. Her husband's 83. And it's really health. But look at this. Richard Rayburn, Brinkley's different in the slide. Brinkley typically uses a Lippert hydraulic slide. So anyway, whatever. I don't know what it is. And frankly, I don't care as long as it works. They don't have any problems with it. That's one of the issues we've looked when we did our interview.
Let's hope it always works because it's big.
Yeah, it is.
It's
big.
heavy.
It is big.
I
went out yesterday just because,
because you miss it.
I missed it. I went out yesterday and I was looking for some stuff for my camera that I'd left out there, but I ended up turning on the heat pump and the fireplace, and then I put the slides back out and warmed it up, and I thought, oh, this is great. Then you called me in. So for dinner or something, but they are fun. All right, we are going to get out of here. And a quick reminder to those of you who are members of the RV community, and we'll be over there in about 10 minutes at 7:45 Eastern time. To everybody else on Ask Us Anything, we're back next Sunday night. We thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let's put up that number if you want to get on that Black Friday list that we're making. Just go right there. Put your name in. You'll get 16 emails starting Tuesday that will have some pretty significant discounts or deals or cool products that are great for this time of year for you to order. To get ready for next season. Lots of stuff. We found some great stuff. So check that out. That's all we got for this week. See you later.
Happy trails.